So Leute, wir vom OGM-Team sind wieder dabei bei einer Pressekonferenz. Wir haben schon unsere Plätze eingenommen, man sieht uns eventuell schon. Oder auch nicht, also ich bin der in diesem roten T-Shirt und Steve ist neben mir mit dem weißen T-Shirt. Wir unterhalten uns noch so nebenbei eigentlich, während wir hier gerade auf die Pressekonferenz warten, bis die losgeht. Wir waren ja schon dabei in Los Angeles in Amerika und wir hatten richtig die Party abgehen lassen, nachdem die PS4 gewonnen hat, sind in den Infinity Club, kamen stockbesoffen wieder raus und haben festgestellt, Tino war in New York, den wir erstmal aufgabeln mussten, dann wieder nach Chicago kommt zu unserem Wrestling, das wir ebenfalls angeschaut hatten, und jetzt sind wir heil und unbeschadet wieder für euch da bei der EA-Pressekonferenz live in Köln, während der Depp da unten mal seinen Sitzplatz mal einnehmen könnte.
Wie lange hast du denn gebraucht, um den Text jetzt aufzuschreiben und vorzulesen?
Also, du wirst es kaum glauben, das war gerade...
Den ganzen Vormittag.
Nein. Nein,
Während der Fahrt nach Köln noch auf dem Lenkrad einen Zettel noch schnell festgeklebt und dabei noch geschrieben, während du mit 200 über die Autobahn gefahren bist.
Nein, ob das mir glaubst oder nicht, ich habe gerade mal nur 2 Minuten gebraucht für diesen Bockmist.
Boah, jetzt wird die Musik aber laut hier.
Also
auf die Hälfte da reduzieren. Bei mir war es gerade ziemlich laut.
Bei der Pressekonferenz? Also ich
Ja.
höre gar nichts.
Musik.
Ne, ich höre da nichts. Ich werde neu starten müssen. Ja, wir können leider hier nicht einfach mit Filmkameras arbeiten.
Ja.
Ich glaube, es geht schon los. Ich bin schon sehr gespannt. Oh, Sims 4.
Sieht genauso aus wie der dritte.
Anscheinend ja. Aber ich bin trotzdem gespannt. Das ist mein heimlicher Favorit, Sims 4.
Oh. Nee. Eher Titanfall. Oder UFC.
Ja, lassen wir uns einfach mal überraschen. Oh, das sieht nach
Jo.
Command & Conquer aus. Das wäre
Genau.
für Tino interessant.
Mehr oder weniger. Haben wir Garden Warfare. Ich hoffe, man hört auch hier über den Stream, wo wir aufnehmen. Da war irgendwas mit Sim. Oh Gott, Sims. Oh Gott. Ich hab keine Lust mehr. Lass uns gehen.
Nee, komm, jetzt bleibt mal hier. Hallo? Unsere Karten haben ja schon verdammt viel gekostet.
Nee. Ich hab Presseausweis. Du auch, also leider kein Scheiß. Sonst wären wir nicht hier.
Ja, schon klar, schon klar. Ich wollte nur ein bisschen Spaß machen. Oh je, FIFA, also nicht wirklich mein Fall. Aber trotzdem, ich bin gespannt, was die Konferenz bereithält. Und der Applaus geht los und ich glaube gleich, ja, da ist schon jemand. Peter Moore.
Peter Moore will more.
Herzlich willkommen in Köln. Well, thank you. Welcome. That's all I got. Welcome back to Europe, to Cologne, Germany. Welcome to Gamescom 2013. We couldn't be more excited about what you are about to see today. We've got a great live audience here, don't we?
Nein.
And millions more are going to be watching on the web, on sites like EA.com and Gigastar and GameStar and 4Players and many more sites worldwide. Welcome all of you to EA's Gamescom 2013 briefing. Gamescom is recognized as the world's biggest consumer gaming show, and this year they are poised to shatter their attendance record. More than 300,000 gamers are coming here to play live software weeks before the new games and next-gen systems ship this autumn. And to kick it all off, today's EA Showcase will feature 10 titles in development for new consoles like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, powerful PC games, as well as some of our latest games for both mobile and tablets. You'll see a deep dive into our FIFA franchise, as well as new looks at Battlefield 4, Command and Conquer, Dragon Age Inquisition, UFC, plus some surprises from our EA dev teams, and of course, from Respawn Entertainment, Titanfall. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. We'll begin with a franchise that has cultivated global fan base of more than 30 million players. And today, it comes to life.
So, ich bin gespannt.
Ich habe das Gefühl, das wird selbst extrem grob geschätzt durch die scheiß grüne Farbe. Und der Kristall runtergerechnet.
Oh. Lassen wir uns mal...
Ja klar, war doch schon Lama. Ist sowas von Sims hier.
Das sieht aus wie Jesus.
Sieht aus wie ich morgen.
Ja.
Ich hab's ja gesagt. Ach du Scheiße.
Ja, das dachte ich mir
Ja,
gerade.
nee, ist klar, dass das nicht aktuelles Gameplay ist. Wie das da gerade angezeigt wurde. Come to life. Mit Flair.
Oh yeah. Also ich bin gespannt, was die da alles machen.
This is a bold step forward for our Sims as they come to life like never before in The Sims 4. The Sims 4 combines revolutionary Sims with powerful creative tools and all new emotion-based gameplay to reinvent the Sims experience. We chose to reveal The Sims 4 for the very first time here at Gamescom because many of our most passionate fans live right here in Europe. Some of our most prolific storytellers and creators from 14 countries have joined us here in the audience today. Hi guys!
Es gibt eine Story in Sims.
We may come from different cultures, but we all share one common language, Simlish. Built on a foundation of new technologies that we call Smart Sim, The Sims 4 gives you the power to create and control an entirely new generation of Sims. We've really put the focus on the Sims themselves. Our Sims have evolved into intelligent, emotionally aware beings whose every action is informed and affected by their emotional states. From angry to flirty, from sad to happy. You can now explore the gamut of
Das gab's
human
ja vorher
emotions
nicht,
all
ne?
within Sims 4. New creative tools, emotions,
Nicht
Sei
ganz.
ironisch.
dynamic gameplay give our players the ability to affect the mind, body, and heart of these new Sims, bringing their stories to life in a way that's more meaningful and more personal than ever before. Now, when I play The Sims 4, I like to think of myself as the director of a play. And as the director, my first act is to envision the stage where the story unfolds. In The Sims 4, we've reinvented our creative tools to be intuitive, powerful, and flexible. It's easier and faster for me to create exactly the home that I want.
Ui.
So, let's look at how I've built this house. I placed my rooms, I've pushed and pulled them to my specifications. And I can even place down a fully decorated room.
Genau, wie viel kostet das Grundstück am Ende? 5 Mille.
Ja, wir können es uns dann leisten. Das ist genial, dass es so einfach geht mit dem Bauen. Weil bei Sims 3 hast du dann selber noch einen Boden ziehen müssen.
With our new creative sim, I can reach directly into the game and sculpt my Sims by hand. It's just like being an artist.
Das ist genial. Jetzt kannst du die Modifikation noch viel besser einstellen.
Ja, schwul. Ach du Scheiße.
Which for the first time you control, will fundamentally change the experience that you have in The Sims 4. Let's take a look at a scene I've been working on. I'm a romantic at heart, so when I play The Sims 4, there's usually a good love triangle, but always with a bit of a twist. I've set up a party and I have two cute guys competing for Sophia's affection.
Das sieht man aber deutlich an, dass Emotionen wirklich im Spiel sind, von den Gesichtszügen her, so ein bisschen.
Now, Ollie's always been a sensitive soul, and I'm making Andre play a sad song on the violin that I know will drive Ollie into a state of depression. Now, with Ollie out of the way, I'll have Andre try to put the moves on Sophia. Oh. Poor Ollie. Just seeing that quivering lip makes me want to cheer him up. And a little bit of Sims magic ought to do the trick. By having Ollie use this voodoo, I made Andre instantly furious. And a furious Sim can't flirt. So Sophia's losing interest fast. Now I want to stop here for a second. In The Sims 4, emotions influence the gameplay, not just in this moment, but down the line. And all have different options the next time they meet. I'm going to help Andre to blow off some steam and reduce his fury by going a few rounds with the punching bag. I'm not sure who's winning that fight. So let's get back to Ollie and Sophia. The decor that I chose has an effect on my Sims' emotions, and I've built this house to be a little flirty. Check out this hottie on the rocket. That's a little suggestive. As Sophia and Ollie view this fine artwork, it begins to have an effect on their feelings. Moving from flirty to passionate has given me new interaction options. So I'm going to send them outside to get to know each other a little bit better. There's that rocket again. And these two lovers have found the perfect place to take their relationship to the next level. Have fun, you two. The way that I've decorated my house, the objects that I've used, the choices that I have made all affect the range of emotions that I've taken my Sims through. I've never been able to do that in a Sims game before. I could have really changed how this night played out. I could have made Ollie channel his sadness into creating a masterpiece, leaving the field clear for Andre. Or I could have even made Sophia reject them both to pursue her dream of being an astronaut. Now we can't wait for our fans and friends here at Gamescom to be the first to play The Sims 4. We'll be featuring a new sim in the game created by a player this week here in Germany. It could even be yours. And for our fans around the world who can't be here with us at Gamescom, check out our brand new website for more information. You can even pre-order the game today. The Sims 4 is the next generation of great Sims games, where your Sims come to life. And I'll see you all at Gamescom. Thank you.
Dann wird es wieder 50
Add-ons geben.
Füllte Add-ons geben für einen Preis von 40 Euro.
Da hätten die genauso gut einfach ein Add-on dafür machen können für Sims 3. Fertig. Mit Emotionen.
Na, das ist aber bei jedem Sims-Teil irgendwie so gewesen bis jetzt. 50.000 Add-ons. Kommen ja jetzt wieder 2 Stück raus, wenn ich es richtig gelesen habe.
Command & Conquer, also ich bin da gespannt, was dabei herauskommt.
2 Leute.
Also ich sehe es kommen, nachdem Zug zu Game fertig ist, stehen wir zwei auf der Bühne. Oder du.
So where better to settle it than right here, right now, at Gamescom. Am I right? Ladies and
King of
gentlemen,
Köln.
we are going to find out just who is the King of Cologne. In the blue corner, hailing from Berlin, we have my man, Mr. Eric Kraus.
Voll krass.
People will play in the EU faction as
Groß.
And in the
Alles für den
corner,
Dackel.
hailing from Frankfurt, we have David Earhart.
Ah, es
David
gibt
will be
ein
representing the
Spiel.
Global Liberation Army and playing the General Nitro. Now, all of you have already chosen a side, so everyone here in the in our audience has a card that's either yellow or blue. Let me raise them up for my boy David. Yellow cards, yeah.
Now
Yeah,
the blue
I see
team,
'em.
let me hear you right now. Attaboy, good audience. I love it. Now, hang on to those cards. The winning team will have a tasty prize to be claimed immediately after today's briefing, so make sure to cheer for your player.
All right, now gentlemen, I want a clean fight. Let's go to your corners.
Let's hear it for our guys on stage. We will be joining the game in mid-progress.
So we're actually entering the game already from David's perspective. Like I said, we join mid-progress. It's anyone's game at this point. Right now, Earhart is scouting, looking for any sort of advantage, and he's now just discovering Krause's unit there. He loses that scout, no big deal there.
It looks like he's control grouping all of his units right now. As you guys just saw, the GLA tunnel network is going down. This will help transport his units from the main base straight to the middle of the battlefield.
Yeah, he's taking a risk here. He smells an opportunity. He's got more units out in the field. He's scouted that middle map. He knows where to go. He also knows he needs to get in close. Nitro is a very close-up melee-type explosion general.
Now, as you guys see here, he just blinded the opponent here, making it easy for him to close the gap right there and use the detonation to his advantage. He's using the nuke trucks with the nitro boost to close that gap.
Yeah, you can say Earhart has a need for speed. He absolutely needs that because Cleaver has a definite range advantage.
And it looks like the Toxin Choppers is doing a great deal here, just chipping away at the damage here since he doesn't have any good anti-air.
Yeah, at this point, Kraus is falling behind.
Ja, da könnt ihr mal die Klappe
His
halten.
initial wave was not enough. He's falling back right now. He finds his reinforcements, looking for a choke point to gain an advantage.
And it looks like he's going to be casting a little player power we call Nuclear Liberation.
Yeah,
if he
Nuclear
doesn't get out of the way, this is going to be devastating.
Yeah, Nuclear Liberation is going down right now. He's trying to move. Is he going to get enough out of the way? He does not get out of the way. He takes a brunt of damage there, massive damage to his whole forces.
And it looks like Earhart is actually going to take it to the railgun tanks there. Since he doesn't have any anti-air right now, they're just getting chipped away.
But we do have Kraus invading actually the back of Earhart's base. I don't know if he's noticed it yet.
Yeah, there it is. And my man in the blue is taking it to him. It looks like the command center will go down. The GLA workers are moving away to their expansion base.
Yeah, he's running as fast as he can away. He gets scouted there. Kraus knows absolutely what he's up to. Player power is going down. It has to be a fuel bomb. And it is. And boom goes the dynamite, causing massive devastation to that whole base.
It looks like Earhart's trying to sell his structure to recoup some of the costs that he just lost right there.
Man, I'd love to be at that garage sale, but I think it's too late. I don't think he can buy a win here. He's surrendering. That's it. GG!
Oh Gott.
Alter.
All right, blue team, let me see you for our winner here.
Well, at least I got good
Oh,
sport.
yeah.
For those who got lucky and managed to select Eric as their winner, we have pretzels and beer for each of you on your way out here as your prize. So that was just a small taste of what you can expect from the new Command & Conquer when we launch this year as a free live service.
We are committed to adding new content on a regular basis. We're talking about new generals, new maps, new modes, and more.
Right now, we're in the middle of an extensive alpha test, so keep getting bigger and bigger to ensure the game lives up to your expectations.
And that's the coolest thing about this new CNC. We can take your feedback and incorporate it straight into the game.
The one thing that you, the fans, have told us over the last year is that you want new story content in the General's universe.
Well, today we're pleased to announce that we will be launching episodic, story-driven missions that can be played alone or cooperatively.
You asked, and we listened.
Now let's take a look.
Long years. The world has trembled at our feet. But blinded by our hubris, we fail to see the ghosts from the past rising anew, sworn to end our supremacy. We are now besieged from all sides, all that we stand for at risk. Your mission is just the beginning. Welcome back, General.
Yay.
You know, it was 19 years ago since the first Command & Conquer came out, and I think the Victory guys are really taking it to a new level. Now, for all the fans of BioWare out there, here's the latest on their first next-gen experience, Dragon Age Inquisition. The dev team in Edmonton is building a vast open world that will immerse and challenge you. They're delivering epic storytelling and complex characters while giving players real choice with real consequences. Powered by Frostbite 3, BioWare is creating a visually stunning next-generation RPG experience. To show you more, the team has put together this dev diary. Let's take a look.
Na, Dragon Age Teil, da bin ich mal gespannt.
Nö. Ich will Mass Effect 4. Kann aber noch Jahre dauern. Vielleicht mit ein bisschen Glück hat man nächstes Jahr vielleicht mal was davon.
That involves, I think, better player interaction, choices that matter, amazing visuals, a new level of immersion that can only be achieved with the hardware and software we have now.
We're combining a vast world and a tight.
Sag mal so, solange sich wieder irgendwie sowas, hat so Eindrücke gehabt, der normale Dragon Age 2, als wäre es einfach nur so ein RPG Hack and Slay. Irgendwie sowas. Und auf Hack and Slay stehe ich überhaupt nicht.
Ja, wenn es mehr so mehr auf RPG ausgelegt ist, dann ist ja
Ja, so ähnlich wie Skyrim jetzt, aber nicht ganz so groß. Hälfte wird reichen.
You can explore the world, the art's relevant, you can look under every little rock, every little bush and find something new. There's a surprise around every corner.
From the very opening moments of Dragon Age Inquisition, this is a world on the edge.
The world has essentially undergone this event where the veil, the thing that keeps the demons out, to put it in simple terms, is torn asunder. And they're basically laying waste to the place.
Boah, irgendwie habe ich im Gespür, dass das wie Skyrim wird.
Na.
Von der Größe her.
Creating the Inquisitor himself, it's really about creating your character, being the person that you want to be. Be that an elf or an dwarf or a human.
Soll ich denken, da kommt die erst. Ne, Assassin's Creed.
So you've really got a lot of
Hat auch noch fast so ausgesehen.
Oh ja, das stimmt.
This is the first time that we've created a main character where you are not only at the head of an organization, but you actually seize and control that power directly.
As the Inquisitor, you have rights and powers that other citizens don't have, and you can use those to great effect. At the same time, you also have to make decisions, moral decisions, about what's going to happen. Do you want to save a village from burning, or do you want that village to burn down? Each may have repercussions to the Inquisition that you as the player will decide what suits you best.
As Inquisitor, you actually have numerous people at your disposal. We call them agents. The nice thing about having agents working for you, instead of you being the agent of someone else, is that you can send them out to tackle missions.
It's a really exciting time in the project because a lot of hard work is finally paying off. The fruits of a lot of labor are finally blooming, and it's nice to know that we're going to share that with fans very soon.
Ach du Scheiße. Ja, dauert auch ein Jahr, Leute.
Ja. Bis 2014. Genauso wie Sims 4.
Sims 4 hat kein genaues Datum genannt.
Ja, aber
mich nicht.
2014.
Da war ja wenigstens schon mal Herbst 2014.
Plants vs. Zombies überhaupt nicht so wirklich mein Fall. Ist zwar ein netter Zeitvertreib.
Habe ich mal eine langere Zeit gespielt, bis ein paar, ich weiß nicht, relativ an der letzten Level oder so, aber auf Dauer war es verdammt langweilig.
Ja, also Plants vs. Zombies hat mich nie so wirklich interessiert. Trotz dass es heißt, es sei ein super Spiel, ist vielleicht ein netter Zeitvertreib, ehrlich, aber ich kann mit dem Spiel nichts anfangen.
Ne.
5 days, PVZ2 has been downloaded more than 16 million times. And players have already logged more than 25 million hours of gameplay.
So gar nicht in der Zeit, wo ich schon ein Payday reingesteckt habe.
Oder in Terraria.
But that's just a start from this incredibly creative team, and here to tell you more is Tony Lima from PopCap.
So, und Tony Lima betritt die Bühne und wird...
Danke, Peter. Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren. Wir von PopCap freuen uns sehr, dieses Jahr zum ersten Mal bei der Gamescom mit dabei zu sein.
Hat er was von den Ärzten gesagt?
Couldn't be more thrilled about the response to PVZ2, and we want to thank our fans and let you know that your adventure is only just beginning. In PVZ2, we're going to be adding new worlds and new content all the time. Today at Gamescom, we're announcing that the development team is now hard at work on the first major content update for PVZ2, Far Future.
Ich dachte gerade schon, dass seine deutsche Synchronsprecher mit dabei gewesen. Und die Synchron war schlecht gewesen.
Bring the Plants vs. Zombies universe to next-gen consoles. Earlier this year, we announced Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, and the reception was incredible.
Oh Gott.
Und meinst du, es hat im Lassen Garden Warfare, das sieht hammer aus.
Wahrscheinlich im Stil von Modern Warfare.
Genau. Ne, eher Battlefield.
Aber halt im Garten.
Ja, wie Battlefield.
Whether you're playing 24-player online multiplayer, 4-player online co-op, or split screen with a friend on the couch, PvZ Garden Warfare offers all the depth you look for in an explosive multiplayer action game. Now, since E3, the #1 question we've been asked by fans is, can I play as a zombie? I'm thrilled to say the answer is yes. So let's take a look at this video for our first reveal of playable zombie classes and a sneak peek at some of our character and loadout customization features. Everything you see in the following trailer is 100% in-engine footage.
Ja, ist das schön.
Oh.
Dann hat schön Gullideckel.
Hätte so schön
da freuen sich die Stoßdämpfer.
Hätte so schön romantisch sein können.
Ha, Scheiße.
Gleich gibt's Vollfett Gartenparty. Ja, genau. Ach du Schande. Oh Gott. Oh Gott. Das war vielleicht gerade Maurer-Dekolleté. Ach du Schande. Ah, und es stockt. Herrlich.
Nee. Nee, nicht.
Ja, gerade hat's bei mir gestockt. Ja, wie das stockt und stockt und stockt. Schlimm, hey. Boah, da geht gerade gar nichts mehr voran.
Aktualisieren.
Jo, ich pausiere kurz.
More on Boss Mode, we've intercepted a rogue transmission from Dr. Zomboss himself. Now, this is the first time the voice of Dr. Zomboss has ever been heard, so listen carefully. It may sound familiar.
What was I saying? Right. It is I, the terrifyingly brilliant and startlingly good-looking Dr.
Ach du Scheiße.
Edgar George Zomboss, or as I am also known, the greatest evil genius that has ever lived. Decades from now, you will all look back and remember where you were on this day. The day I unveiled my greatest invention yet. To the lab! Ah, oof, ow! Oh, no, I'm fine. Curses! Down here. Down here. Ahem. Ahem. I meant to do that. Behold! I give you the Zombox. With the power of the Zombox, I can beat the plants without actually having to touch dirt. I just sit back, point at things, make things explode, and take credit for other people's work. I call it Boss Mode. With simple gestures and voice commands, I release huge waves of zombies, uncover the plans of those weeds, and resupply my troops with delicious brain pain. I have also created an option for those who prefer a more hands-on approach. With my zombie tech delivery tablet, I can perform all of the same functions from anywhere in the world. Plus, I love buttons. My favorite part, dropping zombomb strikes. Weed death.
Ach du Scheiße.
From above.
This morning, Microsoft announced that Peggle 2 will be coming exclusively first to Xbox One. So be sure to stop by the Microsoft booth here at Gamescom for the first ever hands-on gameplay. In the meantime, check out this first ever look at gameplay footage for Peggle 2 on Xbox One.
Was zum Henker? Ach, ist ja herrlich, wie das hier gerade bei mir nur am Abkacken ist. Also Hut ab.
It is great to be down under.
Live from China.
In Tokyo, Japan. Back in Canada. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Abu Dhabi. The UK. Germany. Sweden.
Yep.
And here we go.
Everyone is on their feet for this.
Oh! Oh, he got tagged. Whoa! Oh, look at this. It's all over. Oh, my goodness.
These guys are true professionals. Great show of respect between these two fighters.
Welcome to the Ultimate Fighting Championship world.
Natürlich.
Meine Damen und Herren, live from Cologne, Germany, it's time! Introducing first, hailing from Geelong, Victoria, Australia, by way of California, he is the head of EA Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Wilson!
Ach, herrlich. Stopp, 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 stopp. Der hilft doch kein Aktualisieren.
He is the head of the UFC in Europe. Ladies and gentlemen,
Aber es geht gerade.
Gary Clark!
Bin gespannt, was die beiden zu präsentieren haben. Bin ich echt gespannt.
Bruce Buffer, ladies and gentlemen, the voice of the UFC.
Now tell me you don't want to get announced like that for every meeting you go
Ja, die Stühle sind ein bisschen unbequem.
to from here on out.
Die hätten da ruhig wenigstens ein paar Sitzkissen verteilen können.
It's in our DNA.
Nee.
And the UFC is unquestionably the future of professional fighting.
Yeah, the UFC
Ja, ist ja auch nicht unser Bürostuhl vom OTM
of
Büro.
competition of the modern mixed martial artist. Our athletes undergo rigorous training across
Bitte?
a multitude of martial arts disciplines.
Ach ja, da versuche ich das gerade mal wieder.
Popular Olympic sports like boxing, judo, wrestling, and of course Taekwondo.
Oh.
Now, some of you know how passionate I am about mixed martial arts and the UFC, and I'm not the only one. All over the world, people from all walks have embraced MMA and the UFC, whether it's your neighbor next door or some of your favorite athletes and celebrities. It really is an incredible phenomenon, and we at EA Sports couldn't be more excited to bring this sport to all of you in spring 2014.
Thanks, Andrew. And it's good to be up here with somebody so passionate. You know, the UFC is the world's fastest growing sport. We have athletes representing 37 countries. We broadcast our events in over 28 languages. And we've established major broadcast partnerships in 145 countries around the world. And in 2014, you'll see more live.
Ist die Medien schon gesagt, nö, so brutal darf nicht ausgestrahlt werden.
Sweden, Poland, Ireland, Turkey.
Muss so sein.
And most importantly, we will be back
Oh,
in
herrlich, das
Germany
stoppt wieder
in
so dämlich.
2014.
Ach, egal.
It's a sport with unparalleled excitement, athleticism, and emotion. Now, to show you how we at EA Sports are going to allow fans to experience it, here is the creative director behind EA Sports UFC, Brian Hayes.
Thanks, Andrew. I'm here today representing a tremendously talented team from EA Canada, hard at work on EA Sports UFC. It's a group of people that have worked on outstanding games like EA Sports FIFA, NHL, SSX, and of course, Fight Night. Using the power of the next-gen consoles and the EA Sports Ignite engine, our goal is to bring you inside the UFC octagon and make you feel the fight like never before by delivering true player motion and human intelligence in the game. Now, we're about 9 months from hitting the shelves, so early days. But our fans are really excited to see this game in action, so for the first time today, we're going to show some pre-alpha gameplay featuring John Jones and Sweden's own Alexander Gustafsson, who are actually fighting each other in about 1 month at UFC 165, so check that out if you're interested. Feel the fight means
ein Stück Schokolade?
bringing these guys to life like never before with the most realistic fighter likeness we've ever delivered, combined with a new facial animation system that'll make them seem more intelligent, more aware, and more alive. That means guys like Jones and Gustafsson will look precisely like themselves, from John Jones's long arms to Gustafsson's cauliflowered ears. And they'll act more like living, breathing human beings.
PS4?
Not just a couple of action figures. Feel the fight means these guys are going to move around the ring with a real sense of weight and momentum and utilize an enormous before we hit the shelves, so I hope you'll agree we're poised to deliver an authentic, fun, and accessible UFC experience. EA Sports UFC is coming spring 2014 to both the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Thank you.
Need for Speed.
Rivals.
In Need for Speed Rivals, there are no rules and no loyalties. Whether you're playing as a cop or a racer, will be
Und da stockt es mal wieder. Herrlich. Das ist doch echt schlimm.
Will you cross the line? Will you play it safe or push the limits? Bank your points or risk them for a bigger reward. You will answer all these questions in a dynamic open world powered by AllDrive. AllDrive destroys the line between single player, co-op, and multiplayer. It allows you to have an experience that can be shared at any point instantly. And today, there are two more things about Rivals I want to
Würde ich den Undercover Cop nicht bezeichnen, auf dem Stück Polizei steht.
Now that you have your car, you can personalize it to make one of a kind. And there are seriously millions of options. And AllDrive is the perfect environment to really show off your style. Next, we'll choose your speed list. This is the new way we're thinking about progression in Rivals. Each list serves up your objectives, and when you complete them, you level up and you unlock new items. And even if you and your friends have completely different speed lists, you can still advance the careers when you're playing together. So let's get started. It's never been easier to find things to do in the world.
Herrlich wie das ruckelt, hey. Herrlich wie das
And get
stockt.
right into the action. And we're triggering a raid.
Also ganz ehrlich, ich kann nicht immer alle 15 Sekunden hier Pause machen und dann wieder aktualisieren. Weil das stockt bei mir.
Ja, das war Verlauf.
3-4 Sekunden Verzögerung.
To win this race, you're going to need pursuit tech, like the EMP.
Boah.
So that shows you how you win the race, and you just got a huge payout. But it isn't over. The cops are still on your tail, and you need to lose them. Now, you do have a choice. You can bank your speed points, or you can put them on the line. And racers, they earn significantly more points the longer they stay alive. If you get busted though, you lose it all. There are a lot of different ways for you to spend your speed points. More personalization items, better pursuit tech, and of course, awesome new cars. So that's a Ferrari 458 Spider, back in the game after 7 years away from Need for Speed. We think that's awesome. So there you have it. You have AllDrive, you have the return of personalization to Need for Speed, and a brand new take on career progression. You can get your hands on the next generation Need for Speed experience at the EA booth this week at Gamescom, and now the premiere of the undercover cop in a new action sequence from Need for Speed. Thank you.
Naja, nix für mich. Need for Speed ist nichts für mich. Aber du bist natürlich schon viel weiter.
Light it up. In pursuit of high priority target. Calling in air support.
Irgendwie schon ironisch, wie beim Undercover Cop auf dem Marshall Ghost steht.
Joining pursuit.
Also bei mir ist gerade jetzt der Trailer. Ich hab gerade Neustart gemacht. Nee, Nix für mich.
Wow. Next year is the 20th anniversary of Need for Speed, and I think it just keeps getting better and better. So, you guys ready for some Titanfall? All right. At E3, Respawn Entertainment blew away everyone with a world premiere of Titanfall, taking home more than 60 awards and setting a record for the most official Game Critic Awards ever. Respawn is redefining the future of action games on the next generation. They are adding cinematic moments and set pieces typically found in single-player campaigns and bringing them to multiplayer. But as good as this game looks, it plays even better. What you're about to see is footage of live gameplay on the Angel City map with a new mode called Attrition. And for those at Gamescom, you'll get to play this live at the EA booth this week. Let's take a look.
Ich glaube, Titanfall war auch... Nee, das war nicht bei der SONY Pressekonferenz dabei.
Nee.
In Los Angeles.
Nee.
How much has this guy had to drink?
War bei EA und Xbox.
You hear me, McCallum through? Damn, this guy smells. You know him or something?
Yeah, Barker was my wingman in the Titan Wars.
I'm gonna kick all your asses.
It may not look like much, but try.
Na herrlich, wie das wieder stockt
We're
hier.
gonna need him. He's a hell of a pilot.
Okay, let's move.
Bish, I'm picking up a massive incoming jump signature directly above the city. I don't know what it is, but it's big. Whoa, heads up!
Great. Mac, an IMC carrier just jumped in. You better get Barker out of there quick. Barker out of there. Quick. Copy that, Bish. I'm working on it.
I'm sending in some Hornets to keep that carrier busy. Pilots, focus on clearing out the IMC forces on the ground.
That's a double kill.
Sieht aber cool aus.
Okay, your Titan's prepped for launch. Call it when ready. You got it. Stand by for Titanfall. Bish, I'm tracking McCallum's team in the sewers. Doing okay so far.
Copy that. Keep your fingers crossed. That should cool him off.
Engaging follow mode.
All units,
Press the street.
Engaging enemy Titan.
Okay, pilots, our diversion's still working. We just need to buy McCallum and Barker a little more time.
Caution, you are outnumbered 2 to 1.
Ja,
Was?
keine Ahnung, ob das wieder asynchron ist, aber ich fand es gerade richtig geil, wo du da die Kugeln gestoppt hast, auf den Gegner zurückgeschleudert hast bei Titanfall und du dann den Typ ausgerupft hast.
Ein paar Sekunden weiter vorn.
Pilots, the battle's over. We've taken too many losses. Fall back and secure the evac point for extraction. Mac, what's your status?
We got Barker and we're clear, but just barely. See you back on the red eye.
I've sent the dropship. It'll be there soon.
Come on, come on!
According to the evac
Ich wage jetzt mal einen Blick in die Zukunft. FIFA 15, 16 und 17 wird aussehen wie 14.
So we're about to bring out the mighty David Rudder to show you the flagship title for EA Sports. That, of course, is FIFA 14. But before we do that, I wanted to talk about how we're bringing our biggest franchise to new fans in new markets in new ways that are more accessible than ever before. First is FIFA Online. On this stage last year, I announced FIFA Online 3 for Korea, and it has already been a runaway hit. And last month, we announced FIFA Online 3 was coming to China. We're partnering with Tencent to deliver our game to a massive football-crazed market later this year. Next is mobile. For the first time ever, FIFA on mobile devices will be free to play. So millions more fans around the world will now be able to experience FIFA. With all new touch controls that provide an awesome gameplay experience that is perfect for mobile devices. And finally, we've just announced
Die Fans sehen
FIFA
immer noch
World,
beschissen aus wie
a
immer,
new
würde ich jetzt
free-to-play
machen.
downloadable game for fans in markets where
Immer noch
PC
aussieht aus
gaming
FIFA
is
2000
king.
oder was weiß ich.
It's coming to Brazil and Russia within the next 12 months, and we're showing it for the first time this week here at Gamescom. And now, without further ado, the new season of FIFA 14.
Sag ich ja. Die Fans sehen immer noch beschissen aus.
Ja, jetzt kommt bei mir der Trailer erst.
Football. It hurts and humbles. For every winner, a loser. For every triumph, a defeat. But on the horizon awaits a new season. A new opportunity. For redemption. For glory. For immortality. The brave will take to the pitch as warriors to battle, shoulder to shoulder, face to face. The hunger, the determination to push limits, to fight.
Das darf doch wohl nicht wahr sein. Jetzt stockt's schon wieder.
To run, tackle, defend.
Bei FIFA ist es egal, die Trailers sehen doch eh immer alle gleich aus.
And celebrate. As the new season dawns, new stars will rise, new teams will captivate, new stadiums will rock, new challenges will emerge, new battles will be fought in the name of glory, in the name of honor, in the name of football. The game we love, the game we live for. Every challenge, every cheer, every minute, every second. The best game. Our game. The new season awaits.
Dass die so viel Applaus dafür bekommen.
Hello there.
Naja.
So it's time for Pressekonferenz, as we always do.
Aber wenn man Realfußball spielt, kann man ja verlieren.
Let's start by talking about something our fans always want more of. Their favorite
Gibt auch
teams,
viele
their
Fußballer, die
favorite
das spielen.
leagues, and their favorite players. We've always had the most, and this year we have 33 official leagues, more than 600 authentic clubs, and more than 16,000 players. We've added the Chilean and Argentinian Primera divisions, new Italian clubs, 18 clubs from Brazil's first division, and at last the magical Brazilian national team. Seasons is the centre of online, a journey towards reaching Division 1. This year we're growing Seasons yet again with our new co-op Seasons mode. Fans will be able to play with their online friends anywhere in the world in 2v2 ranked online play, trying to climb up to Division 1, win a title and achieve greatness together. After all, playing FIFA with friends is always better.
Gab es bei den vorherigen FIFA-Teilen auch Koop-Modus oder Multiplayer?
Into seasons, connecting fans playing online to the football season for the world's top leagues. Injuries, suspensions, and even player form will change throughout the season based on real-world events.
Und nächstes Jahr kommt wahrscheinlich FIFA 15 raus.
Features will be available for FIFA 14 for the consoles
Genau
of
so aus
today
wie FIFA 14.
and tomorrow. And as the new season begins, we know that there's a lot of our fans out there who kind of feel like they're facing a decision about which version of FIFA to buy. So I'm here to help. Start your season on FIFA 14 on your current console, and then you can bring it with you to your next-gen console. Your FIFA Ultimate Team travels with you, so does your FIFA Seasons Progress, your Online Virtual Pro, and your EA Sports Football Club level and XP. So, no time's going to be wasted, and no accomplishment will go unrecognised. That's our promise to you.
Kann das mal aufhören zu stocken?
Now, this morning, we announced that Football Legends are finally coming to EA Sports FIFA 14 Ultimate Team exclusively for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. Legends...
Ach du Scheiße.
Legends of the past will join the stars of today in the most popular game mode. In fact, it's more than 40 superstars of the beautiful game. And one of those legends is someone that defines that term.
Ich hoffe mal für dich, dass jetzt das Spiel abschmiert.
It's my absolute honor to welcome FIFA World Cup winner and footballing icon Lothar Matthäus to the stage.
Jetzt kommt gerade nur ein Trailer wieder. Ne, jetzt kommt jemand auf die Bühne. Keine Ahnung, ja.
Lothar Matthäus.
Oh God.
So, amazing news of modern day kind of football players. How do you think you'll fare?
It's very difficult to give you a right answer. The football changed a lot. Football goes faster. The player has to be more flexible, and they have to run much more than when I was an active player.
Yes, that is actually right. Sein Englisch is very, very bad.
It was Diego Maradona that once described you as his biggest rival on the football pitch. Who do you think you're...
Alter, jetzt leckt es schon
die Klappe, Mann.
It's nice to listen something from his mounts. I was a very good player, for him the best player, but who know the football from 20-25 years ago, we know when some player makes a difference in the international football. This was Diego Maradona himself, and I think in this time was Maradona in the same level like Messi now.
Wow. And talking of Messi from now, what kind of football player would you like to play with? Is it Messi?
Oh, it's always nice when you have a player like Messi in your team, and when you have to play against him, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But we look always out from the country. We have the same very good players in Germany, like Bastian Schweinsteiger, like Lahm, like Götze, like Reus, and I think it's nice when you have these players in this high level in your team.
Awesome, awesome. So, I mean, some of those players that you mentioned are just a few of the over 40 legends that we have in the game. If you take a look behind you, Bergkamp, Hullet, you know, Lundberg, we've got some amazing players in the legends this year. My own personal favourite Leicester legend, Gary Lineker, is in there. Bring it. As well as, you know, some other players from England, Robbie Fowler, and one of my favourites of all time, Pele. So, pretty special time for us. Thank you so much for coming. An absolute honour. An awesome football club. Wow. Okay, so from football's past to its future. FIFA 14 on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 coming later this year. Driven by the power of the new consoles and EA Sports Ignite, we are reimagining our game. Earlier this year, we showed you the first look of our completely new gameplay experience, built on true player emotion and human intelligence. Today, you're about to see things you never imagined possible in a sports video game. The living world that transforms the way that FIFA plays and feels. The greatest theatres of sport like Allianz Arena, Etihad, Santiago, Bernabeu and the San Siro will completely come alive in FIFA 14. From dramatic, broadcast-inspired stadium flyovers to emotional pre-match ceremonies, you'll see and feel the match like never before. Match flow revolutionizes the FIFA experience, driven by physics and AI to bring the entire stadium, not just the pitch, to life. Players even interacting with sideline characters like the ball boy, for instance. You'll witness the build-up play and player positioning prior to corners and free kicks. And for the first time ever, the stadium atmosphere will be completely authentic. Our all-new in-game director drives more than 100 different broadcast cameras positioned around the pitch, following all of the star players and the headline makers, bringing stunning new replay angles to the game, storylines, and the emotion of the match. So FIFA 14 will look and feel completely alive. Trust me, there's lots more news to come on the next generation of FIFA. We'll be announcing tons of stuff throughout the year, but for now, I'll leave you with a living world of FIFA 14. Thank you very much and have an awesome show, guys.
Oh Gott. Aber, wenn ich richtig aufgepasst habe, ein Spiel fehlt noch.
Battlefield.
Ja.
Das musst du dir auch erstmal ein bisschen überlegen. Ne?
Ja, weil ich habe im Hintergrund auch schon gehört, boah, was ist mit Battlefield 4? Wann kommt Battlefield 4? Mit Battlefield 4.
Gibt den gleichen Battlefield 4 und so weiter nerven. Yay, FIFA. Battlefield 4, da kommt's doch.
Also, sollen die zu...
Hört man schon am Lichtspiel, genau.
I'm parachuting from a helicopter which is exploding behind me.
I take off in an armored assault boat. I start taking fire from 2 enemy helicopters.
No tengo palabras como decir la explosión. 爆発させて、そしてすごい花火のようなものを見れた。
Look up behind you, skyscraper's coming. All of a sudden I see concrete coming in all around me.
Whoa, I started screaming. They started screaming.
It's on. It's on.
Get kill after kill.
Eat my knife and
One word, badass.
Just beautiful, mind-blowing.
ridiculous.
Epic.
This is next gen.
Thank you. Hi everyone. It's really good to be back here in Germany. I want to thank our team back home in Sweden and California for all their hard work. And we're here today after an incredible experience at E3 just a few months back. We were humbled by the amazing reaction people had to Battlefield 4. The E3 Siege of Shanghai demo blew people away. And now everyone will get a chance to play it when we launch the Battlefield 4 beta in early October. But today I would like to tell you about a new mode, a new map, and an innovation we like to call Levolution. And it all starts with Frostbite 3, a technology that unlocks the future of gaming. I'm talking about massive scale, tons of vehicles, and all-out warfare. And for the first time ever on the next-gen consoles with 64 players, 2 commanders, and all running at 60 frames per second. Once you play this, you will feel the difference. Frostbite 3 is also the technology that makes Levolution possible. Levolution will change the way that you play Battlefield. It's about dynamic environments that react to your every move, both
Levolution.
big and small.
Ist das nicht Evolution?
Some things are massive, like flooding an entire level and driving attack boats through the city streets. Other things are smaller, but they can have a huge impact on your gameplay, like shooting fire extinguishers to disorient your opponents, maybe listening to car alarms to warn you of nearby danger, or cutting the power of a building and then using night vision. Or why not using barricades to block vehicles? It is a completely new way to interact with your environment. And these are just a few examples of what you'll see in this next video. So let's take a look at Levolution in action.
Ja, alles Peggy 18 ist. Da bin ich nicht gewundert, dass bei Sims 4 auch Peggy 18 wäre. Revolution. Wir sehen das bei den Japanern doch. Revolution!
Oder ist das Französisch? Für die Evolution.
Nee, dann würden da ja, was weiß ich, da wird ja noch da 50.000 andere Buchstaben drin sein. Revolution!
Ich meine aber, das sei jetzt der lauteste Applaus.
Now, Levolution is much more than just dynamic maps and set pieces. It is bigger, interconnected, and an evolving battlefield, combining with massive scale and the full arsenal of vehicles, and of course, our signature destruction. The benefit is a completely new multiplayer experience where the battlefield takes on a life on its own. With Levolution, no two games are the same. Now, for us at DICE, Next Gen also means working as a live team, serving new content to fans all year long. Battlefield 4 Premium is a membership club designed to keep the action going long after launch. Here's the team to tell you a little bit more about it.
Ach ja.
Wieder PG 18.
Ja, jetzt haben wir noch Battlefield 4.
We are super proud about
Geht mir
Battlefield
gerade nur
3
um das
Premium. We have over
Premium-Ding.
4 million members in that club. But now, we're taking it to the next level.
Well, we really wanted Premium to be like this exciting and exclusive club for anyone who's ever played and loved Battlefield. As a gamer myself, I know how exciting it can be to get your hands on content early, and that's the experience that we really want to deliver with Premium. Because we're talking about content from day one with new updates every single week. We're going to get early access to all the new game modes, weapons, vehicles, and the expansion packs.
In China Rising, players fight for dominance across the majestic Chinese mainland. Revisit 4 fan-favorite Battlefield 3 maps in Second Assault, now revolutionized with the power of Frostbite 3. Experience dynamic ocean combat and naval strike as the Chinese Armada takes the fight to the sea, while the US strikes back with all-out urban warfare in Dragon's Teeth. And the war will reach its epic conclusion in Final Stand.
You're going to see the ideals of our team imprinted on each and every one of these levels.
This is just a taste of Battlefield 4 Premium, and we have so much more to show you in the months to come.
Mich erinnert die Musik so ein bisschen an SWAT.
Now, this week, we're also introducing a new mode called Obliteration. Your goal as a team is very simple. Destroy the enemy targets before they destroy yours. But there's a bit of a twist here. Only one bomb will spawn at any time, and it will be spawned at a random location. Both teams must fight to secure the bomb and then transport it to the enemy target and detonate it. It is an intense, fast-paced action with moving objectives and multiple targets that will keep you on your toes. This week, you'll also get to play on a new map set in the Paracel Islands in the the South China Sea. It is a perfect spot for you to master your amphibious vehicles. Now, Frostbite 3 gives us the power to create massive, violent waves. And this is the first time you'll battle on raging waters. This will be tough, yes, but for the clever player, can use this to their advantage. Like, for instance, letting the high winds and the huge waves take control of an offshore warship and causing it to run ashore. This allowing you to use the onboard anti-aircraft cannons against the opposing team to lay waste to their jets and their helicopters. So there you have it. All-out war built on Frostbite 3, Levolution where no two games are ever the same, amphibious vehicles for you to master. When this all comes together, it's like nothing else out there. Let's take a look.
Also wie viele Trailer wollen die noch zeigen, ey? Ja, wir wissen es, Peggy 18, meine Fresse.
Ich glaube, die bauen wirklich auf Battlefield 4, dass sie da wieder ins Plus geraten. Ein 30. Oktober, also so.
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw is only in Battlefield 4, coming on October the 29th in North America and October the 31st right here in Europe, and to the next gen shortly thereafter. The team at DICE and all of us at EA can't wait for everyone to play. So that's our show for today. 10 awesome new games coming to our fans in Europe, North America and beyond over the next year. Thanks to everyone here in Cologne and to everyone online. Look forward to meeting all of you this week at Gamescom. Come see us at the Messe where you can get your hands on with FIFA 14, Titanfall, Need for Speed Rivals, Command & Conquer, The Sims 4 and as you just saw, Battlefield 4. For those of you watching on the web, thanks for logging on and visit us for updates this week at ea.com/Gamescom. Everybody have a great show. Thanks for coming.
Oh, Gott sei Dank.
Ja, endlich vorbei. Ich hoffe, du nimmst es nicht. Ich hoffe, du nimmst es nicht übel. Ich werde jetzt erstmal gleich gucken, dass ich hier irgendwie eine Toilette aufsuche. Und dann werde ich jetzt mal was essen und was trinken, damit ich wohl gestärkt bin für die SONY-Konferenz, die ja auch noch bevorsteht. Ah, guck, da stehen schon einige auf. Ich glaube, wir können auch so langsam mal aufstehen.
Ja, das war's dann hiermit. Mit der E3-Pressekonferenz.
Genau, mit der E3 EA-Pressekonferenz.
Mit der EA-Pressekonferenz.
Wir werden diesmal keine Party machen, diesmal nicht. Also diesmal nicht.
Nee, nicht in Köln.
Nee.
Bis dann.
Bis dann, ey.